G'day guys, welcome back to Drivin With Dixon. This will be my first video for 2021 and I'm here at Northpoint Toyota and I'm just picking up my new Hilux for the new trip for SA Tourism. We're heading down to Clare Valley and the guys here have checked me out with a 2020 Hilux, one of the new ones that have been retuned, all new suspension, and they've given us a few extra mods on this one. So have a quick little look around. Obviously got Rawnsley Park on it. SA Tourism front seats on it. Got a bull bar, got a little shade cloth here as well. Hook this up with and some leather interior and bits and pieces. So in the next couple of days we'll be taking this down to Clare Valley and a bunch of stops and we'll be taking you guys along with it. So sweet, let's go. Alright, it is January the 2nd and we are on our way to, what's the place called?
Watervale Hotel.
Watervale Hotel, there you go. It's about an hour and 40 away, so got to stop and get some fuel and yeah, and then we'll hit the road. And so this is day one of our trip and we're obviously going to keep you updated, so let's roll. Alright, so we've made it to our first stop, the Watervale Hotel. We've got a lunch to get to, so place looks amazing, so let's go take a look. Alright, back on the road again, lunch is done. We had an amazing feed, overate like normal, but yeah, everything locally grown in the area. Warwick came up and introduced himself to us, the owner of the hotel, and gave us a bit of knowledge. I actually used to have a jail there, so that was pretty cool to learn that. Only an hour and 40 from Adelaide, so had no idea it's there, but pretty pumped that we were able to get in there and have lunch and check the place out. It's an awesome place, so highly recommend going and check that out. But yeah, now we are on to
Rawnsley Park Station.
Rawnsley Park Station. That's why I got Matt here to remind me about where we're going and what we're doing. No, yeah, so that's about 3.5 hours. So we're just going to cruise along, but we're going through the Clare Valley. So it's going to be a bit of wine country. Pretty drive, exactly. All right, guys. So we have made it to Rawnsley Park Station for our accommodation for the next 2 nights. they're coming to pick us up at 6:30 for a sunset tour. So that's going to be exciting. So look forward to that. So till then. Alright, g'day guys, day 2 of our little trip. We're still at Rawnsley Park station. We're doing the self-drive, four-wheel drive track in the Northpoint Hilux. So I'm just going to let the tyre pressures down. That's what they recommended. I don't really know what sort of tyre pressures is what they're supposed to be at, but they reckon around 27, 29 or something like that. So you have to pick up. So I'm going to do that, but got to pick up a set of keys to unlock the gate, and then yeah, then we're going to go on this 3 to 4 hour trek, which sort of goes like the whole way along these mountains sort of thing over there and wherever the trail takes us pretty much. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, see what these are at. 35. Good job. Taking over. Probably gonna leave me now. All right, I'll walk. So that tops off our day today. Where have we been, Matt? We did the 4-wheel drive track, which took about 4 hours. We went to Linman Hotel
for lunch.
And ripped back and just chilled out for a little bit, went for a swim, and then
Went to the Woolshed restaurant for dinner.
The Woolshed for dinner. And our last day here, we're going to be climbing that mountain up there. So that's day 2 done, and we'll see you in the morning. All right, day 3, and we made it to the top of the bluff, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so it's about 950 meters, it says on the map, but it's pretty incredible up here. We went to the other lookout, which looks out over, just over that side over there, but this is pretty amazing. And it took us an hour and 56 to get up, so yeah, we went to both lookouts, so it'll hopefully only take us maybe an hour to get down, but yeah, let's have a look. Alright, so at 3 of the stops here at Rawnsley Station, there are logbooks, and there was, our first one was our first night where at the sunset. Yeah, tour that we did where you fill in the logbook, and then the other one was yesterday, the 4-wheel drive track. And then today, there's one here on this, on the bluff lookout. So I think there's, from what we've been told, there's only one person who's done all 3, and so we're going to be the second. G'day guys, I just want to do a short video to say massive thanks to SA Tourism, Rawnsley Park Station, and Northpoint Toyota for looking after us and giving us this Toyota and taking us to Rawnsley Park Station. Those guys for looking after us there. Had an amazing time exploring their station and going on a trek through up the ranges and whatnot. So we had a blast, and I can't thank them enough, and for SA Tourism for organising the whole thing, and just giving us a map and letting us you know, take off and do our own thing. We had a really good time, but I'm on my way to Northpoint now to drop this Hilux off, which I'm a bit sad about because I've really enjoyed driving this thing. I mean, the difference in the 2019 to 2020 Hilux is actually quite significant. With the power that this one has is a lot, but just the difference in between the 19 and 20 is quite significant, and I've enjoyed driving this thing a lot. The ride's really nice, and yeah, so again, massive thanks to everyone who at Northpoint for supplying this, SA Tourism and Rawnsley Park. So cheers.